Hey, so quickly, Krypton Cones, boy. Bruv, they absolutely, and J2K absolutely smashed it, bruv.
And Mo Stacks with the hook.
I haven't. Is the song out yet? By the way,
And the grips are
I
good.
don't
You
even
don't
think
know.
it's out yet. By the time this comes out, that will probably. Oh, by the way, Mostack is hard. You know? Bro. He's actually hard, bro.
I see him flexing.
Nah, like, you know what? Do you know what? I tell you what really clicked for me, yeah, with Mostack was obviously DJing in Nike. I do these little things where like I play an artist for like a certain period of time. So I might do an hour of Dre, hour of Kendrick, hour of whoever. So I'm like thinking, you know what? Let me do some Mostack. Because I got like all of his songs, I got bare cleans and that, yeah. And I'm playing and I'm like, he's got bangers, you know?
Bruv.
Like genuine, like, and like, not only has he got bangers, but he's got flow, he's got style. You know, like he's just got style, bro.
On that Dave tune.
Yeah.
Fam. That was effortless.
And he's, bro.
Mo Stacks on the Dave tune. I don't want to dead. When I heard Mo Stacks come in, I couldn't believe what I was listening to.
Yeah, he's hard. Let me just.
That was Messi against Real Madrid Champions League. Scoring on his right foot. It was finesse. And then, like I said, Mo Stacks has made glasses look so rude, boy.
I know.
Like sometimes when artists have glasses, I'm like, guys, you look like you're about to teach a class or something. This is mad.
Yeah.
Mo Stacks.
What I wanna, that's the other record. That's hard.
Blood, the boy's got too much styling.
Yeah. But yeah, so he's on the Krypton Cone record. But do you know what? Yeah, big up them, man, for the shop though, because that's a great look still. And remember before when I was saying earlier that you won't catch me at everything. And then, you know, these man rang me or messaged me and told me about this thing. I'm there in a heartbeat. I'm not missing that. I want to go and see what the hell's going on. I want to try and even spend some money. Nah. I wouldn't class that as an industry, really. Nah.
It is.
Everyone,
same,
it kind of is.
It is.
Kinda
We can't act like it's not.
It's like, yeah, because everyone was.
It kind of is. Yeah.
Do you know what? I think that shows how far the scene's coming, though.
Of course, you're celebrating the success.
But all the people that are there are like a lot of people that are there are industry. It just happens to be that there's a lot of artists there, and then there's like people that work behind the scenes.
But it's the people that Krypton Cone respect, though.
Yeah,
them man are very big on that.
That's why I was kind of getting that.
Oh,
yeah. So like, yeah, there was enough people in like there, but I needed to be at that. I couldn't miss that. Do you know what I mean? Ideally, I wanted to spend some money, but it wasn't really that. I didn't even realize it was a video shoot like that, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I came there, I didn't have trim, nothing, bro. I just
come on, man came raggo as well, fam. Yeah. It opens on Saturday, though. It opens on Saturday. I'm going there.
Yeah, Saturday is May the 12th, isn't it?
I'm going there with the kids.
Is it, yeah?
Yeah, come on.
The only problem is it's far from man. Croydon is
location.
far.
One location.
Do you know what? Croydon to me is like going Birmingham, bruv. I swear to God.
You gotta do some
Croydon
madness
is
to get
fucking
there,
far.
very far.
I don't classify that as. It's just a different. It's just different.
A different route.
But you know what? Yeah. The food was good. I had the veggie burger. I didn't have I didn't have none of the desserts, funny enough.
Didn't you?
No.
The crumble? Oh my God. Listen, wild.
Serious.
Wild.
And they do the custard with it as well, innit?
Let me say, I
understand that's a rarity. You know that not much places do custard, by the way. I've been asking restaurants, why do you not do custard?
Look at you like you're the wrong person.
Yeah.
You're always right, you're the customer.
Exactly. You can't always have apple pie with cream. And ice cream.
And to be honest with you, you know you said you can't always. When was that ever a thing?
Fam.
I've never grown up on apple crumble and cream.
Yeah, neither have I.
This is dead.
Ever. The first time I had that was in my mid-20s. Seriously.
And the first time you had crumble, what'd you have it with?
Custard.
Real.
You get me? Custard was the thing, bro.
Come on, man.
So I've never understood why a lot of places don't do this thing with that. With custard, you get me?
And the way they give you the couscous as well. The couscous is just there, so you can pour it if you want. You can chill out.
Yeah.
Options. Love them.
But yeah, do you know what? Like, when I was speaking to Conan before, and he was showing me like pictures of the restaurant place, whatever, before there was anything in there. So you know, like it's just like, you know, like when you go into a house and it's it's a house, but it's not a home. So it's like things hanging out all over the place. There's no floor. There's no nothing. It's basically just a room. So then to go and see it and it's warm and like a house is mad. But they like, I also was hearing from J2K that they were having to like pay because they've had that space for over a year or whatever. So they were still having to pay the rent. You still got to pay the rent. There's still a lot of shit that goes into this thing to make it what it actually ends up being. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, it's amazing, bruv. It's amazing. I love to see ownership and people just doing like investing in businesses or whatever it may be. And to know that J2K is like the investor for the man them is, bruv, that's amazing.
know Jay's a legend.
Please understand that for a minute.
J2K
might actually be should actually be on Dragon's Den. J2K should be on Dragon's Den. He should be the first black guy to be on Dragon's Den, because I know that he's got knowledge, willpower, know-how, connections, knowing different tiers of people and making things happen, and some bread. Let's not pretend like he ain't got no bread.
And you know what he's got most importantly? My man just gets up and gets on with it.
Yeah, I know. He doesn't talk about nothing.
He's not out here chatting.
I don't even know.
Nothing. I don't really know much he's doing. Then I just see this product. I'm just like, Jay, when did this happen?
I had no idea he was involved in that until I saw him.
I'll be real. I knew everything like for a while, and I didn't say nothing. I just said, let's just respect the whole thing. I didn't even tell you until I didn't tell nothing.
Yeah.
But Crep told me, and I saw the shop when it wasn't that from very early, and I was just looking at my man and the ambition and drive in Crep's face. I just said, these men they're cut from a different cloth. Crep and Conan and J2K, man like that are just cut from a different cloth. No matter what environment they're in, they'll never epitomize that. They'll always be whatever it is that they want to be. And they'll still be able to relate to that environment. So think about it. They're from the hood. Crep, Conan and J2K are all from the hood. Some from Croydon, some from East London. They've linked up and made Crepton Cones a shop where you can get a good food and a dessert. I'm just saying, let's just look around. How much other man do I know that are doing that? The only other man I know doing that now is Steve-O.
Oh, is he doing that as well?
Yeah, Steve-O's doing one as well. That's still two man out of a lot of man I know.
What is he? Is it like a dessert place?
A shisha place in Enfield.
Oh,
yeah.
Sick.
So this is what the man them are doing. And for me, I just got to be around brothers with that type of energy.
100%.
Because it's only going to prosper and grow you, but you have to always bring something to the table. You can't just be around the table just trying to eat the bread.
Lingering.
Fam, you just need to be an asset. And if you are an asset and you're around individuals like that, you're just going to grow. I don't even know where you're going to end up going.
I don't know how that could not be inspiring to man. Seriously.
You're the one that said something. When they tweeted it, you were the first man to respond.
Yeah, straight away. As soon as I see that, I said, yep. I said, register that now. Immediately. As soon as I saw that, I said, I didn't even... I forgot that I'd even said that.
When they said they was gonna make us...
Yeah. They said it
I had a
time
feeling
ago.
they did, before they even tweeted it, that must have been sorted out. I don't
reckon they sorted it out. No, I don't think it was sorted out.
I think it was a dream. It was a dream. You know, like, you know what? I think he had the...
2014.
I think they had the name, and then it was kind of like, you know what? It'd be sick if we had something like this. You know, like a thought in your mind, like we call Crepton Conan. You know, like maybe they write in the bar or some shit like that, and then because you know these men are double entendres and all kinds of shit. These men are doing all kinds of shit in their fucking bars. Yeah, they're doing all kinds of shit in their bars. So coming up with that, and then it's like, you know what? One day we're actually gonna do this thing.
Now we see when they was here last time, they seem like they know
got
what they're
business
doing.
acumen,
They know what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? I reckon from even back then they probably had it.
They never had it patterned. I'm telling you for a fact. They never had it patterned. No,
okay.
I am sure, like I'm spraying it underneath my armpits. They never had it patterned. What they have is the ability to make sure it's going to happen, and that's why I rate them. They say it and they go and do it. Just like J2K, if he says that he's going to do it, that's what they're just rare people. Think about the amount of times man have told you they're gonna do certain things. Oh, now it's not done. Ain't even tidied their room, fam. Them man there, I just can't be around them no more, fam.
I think that opens up part of the. Cause I know some other people have been owning that, got businesses and all of that stuff for a long time, but I think that kind of inspires other artists who are making bread to think, yeah, you know what, I want to do something like, maybe not like that, but I want to have a shop, or I want to own this, or I want to invest in something like that. Because you know what, yeah, like being in the game and making a lot of money and stuff like that, sometimes, especially with being an artist as well, yeah, for a lot of people, that money is very short term in the grand scheme of things. It's almost like being a footballer. I know that footballers make a crazy amount of dough, but the lifespan in it is very short. And there's not a lot of artists really that are going to be here and stay the test of time. But in that period of time that they're there, they can make a lot of bread and make that bread make money for them, even when everything else stops. Do you get me? So you're able to still sustain a certain type of lifestyle. Do you get me? When the music thing stops, the lifestyle don't have to stop. But if you got your head screwed on, then you know what? No matter what, even when you're not seen out here, you're still out here. Remember when Craig David is an example of that, actually. Because remember, Craig David was out here popping, whatever. Certain things happen, whatnot. You didn't see anything of him. Then some years later, he popped up. There was some documentary. I don't know what the documentary was called. My man was in Miami living. He was out there living. Wham! The bread was... I remember looking at Craig David thinking, how the fuck did Craig David get so wedge?
I really was put off by that though. When I saw him come back in the Kano video, like, this is the girl that I want. I was like, bro, you're probably not getting her, because right now, cuz you're looking like the Incredible Hulk. I like when you were like me, bro. China bump, skinny arms, Levi jean suit.
He got sucked in. He went to Miami and got sucked in. You know, like, he went out on the beach. He was mad slim and thought, nah, this has got to be the vibe.
He's back now though. And he makes jokes about it. That's why I rate him. Like
what, about being wedge?
Yeah.
Is it?
Like, yeah. He's RN.
Is it,
RN. RNS.
I like to have a conversation with Craig David still, you know.
I've done it before.
He
is a very
nice
incredible human being. When you take into account the lifespan, so how long he's been around, what he done to the game when he came in. He came singing on these garage hooks, and bro, he was absolutely killing it. And the fact that his music is now even being sampled and Kojo Funds is doing it, you're just like, bro, you're actually a legend.
Well, Justin Bieber sampled a tune in that as well.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he sampled Fill Me In.
Fam, Craig David doesn't get the credit he deserves. My man's actually a full-blown legend.
He is.
Of one album.
Yeah, you're right.
That one album, Born to Do It, for me, that I can listen to that 10 years. Classic. You don't call that old.
And I think it's like, because I listened to that last year, actually. It's kind of aged well as well, you know?
You listened to it last year?
Yeah. Though you listen...
That's more Spuds now.
Yeah.
That's RNS.
Yeah, I just listened to it to see how it...
feels.
Yeah.
Monday.
You know, when you listen to certain tunes, it takes you right back to a fucking moment, bro. It's crazy, bro. Like, literally, I hear one tune and I just think of something mad. I think of like just a minor, insignificant thing that just happened between
at a house randomly when you spoke to someone and the song was on the radio.
Yeah,
and you're like, I know them
it's
ones.
It's mental, bruv. Seriously.
Do you know what music always takes me back to? Like, with one thing I will always say, Carnival. There's always a song I hear. I'm like, bro, I remember 07 or I remember 2014 or
Powell's one of them.
Oh, Powell lost every carnival.
Powell is like
is on every single carnival.
There's a couple carnival songs that I remember. Powell, fam, I went home.
Is a matter.
It was so mad, and there were so many gangsters, and they were so excited by this song. I said, yeah, I'm finna leave. I can't be out here now. It's mad.
General Levy.
Do you know how many carnivals I've been in my brethren Courtney, yeah? And then we go back to certain years where Powell's paid, and it goes off. You know what
Do you know what's so mad though? I think the youth them today should really appreciate the world we live in now, you know. Because when I was there when Abs' song went off, Robbery with Crypto Code.
Robbery went off.
Yeah, you see the energy given off then in comparison to now. It's completely different. Yeah. When I was in Carnival then and Pow came on, everyone was a target. After the song's finished now and man's still hyped, everyone's a target. Now, when I saw the Robbery thing, after that, the man are just so gassed that their song come on. Yeah. They're more like, yo, that's the man them, you know. They're gassed like that, and the energy now goes to girls or they want a food or... there's always rare commodities. There's always the one that wants to... But it's not like back in the day. Literally, everyone was a target, fam.
This reminds me of Carnival every time.
Yes.
Yeah, all Saints
Oh
Road.
my
Walk down
God.
All Saints
You
Road.
can't play it too long,
Walk
though.
down All Saints
Oh
Road,
my,
that one.
listen. You know what? Yeah.
Oh my god.
I remember
one.
when my dad took me to carnival for the first time. Yeah, years ago. I was a young buck, right?
Dramatic.
I remember exactly where we was as well. I can't remember how we got there because you know when you're young you don't remember all them things. You just remember where you was.
Yeah, it's
And I remember I was standing on like this corner, Elaborate Grove. There was jungle and all of that playing, and this was like a big tune. Sort of around that time. I think like it was still maybe a bit old, but it was still a big tune in carnival. Yeah. And I just remember like being there with my little brethren Kurum. You know what I mean? My little Asian brethren Kurum, and we were just like break dancing and flipping. Like we must have looked like some little cute little idiots. You know what I mean? But that was a big tune. And every time I hear that, even if I hear it in a rave or whatever, that takes me back to
Yeah,
carnival.
you don't even know what he's saying in the thing. Like, the flow is bad.
Incredible, yeah.
Incredible. I was like, yo.
Carnival, you know.
Shout out Mr. Jam though.
Why?
Mr. Jam brought him back or something on a
Oh,
60
did it?
minute
Oh,
live.
he did. Yeah.
When he come, everyone.
That
and-
show was sick.
do you know what I liked about when he came on the mic though? You know when the veteran steps up, it
Oh,
don't
you
matter
res-
how
you
much
see
money he
the
has.
Yeah.
It don't matter what
Yeah.
he's wearing. It's just that song is so iconic. You give man their moment.
Yeah, of course.
100%, fam. You have to
Look at all
go.
the faces of the guys in the room. They're all
Blood.
just like,
Yeah. Everyone was in awe,
yeah,
innit?
like Jay and
Everyone
Lee's
was
face
in- yeah.
picture, bro.
Everyone's in, because you know what, man grew up to man like that.
And that was our stars.
Yeah,
And
That
we
was
never saw
what-
their
do
face.
you know what? That was the.
Yeah,
I tell you,
that's
the
one
same
thing. Never
moment.
see their face.
A moment happened when you came to see me when I was in Nike, and remember I said I saw MC Skibbity,
Yes.
and I was like,
Wow.
I know that enough people wouldn't have understood that, but I said to Callum, I grew up to man like that, you know. I had to go over to him. I had to. I just went over to him and I just said to him, bruv,
We were
man,
talking.
yeah, me,
We were
yeah.
gone.
I ran over to him. I said, fam, man, I'm just letting you know, man grew up to you. Still.
Come on,
You
fam.
get me? Those guys were like, see, like how people look up to Skepta and those guys. Like when I was a proper young buck, those were the dudes that we proper looked up to as well, like early. Because you know what? That was another thing that was ours. Do you know what I mean? I've always been on the things that
it
were
was.
ours. And I think also one of the
was
reasons why, like, as a kid, I liked jungle so much is because of all of the dancehall influences that it had in it. And us
Yeah.
being Jamaican,
We can
it
proper relate.
resonated straight away.
Come
Do you get what I'm saying? It wasn't when I'd play it at home or whatever, my dad wouldn't turn up his nose to it like, what the fuck is this shit? Straight away he's like, yeah, this is a vibe still because they're sampling
Elements.
Capleton and Budger Banton and all of that stuff in there. So he's on that. But then you got these MCs now, Skibbity, Shabady and them man there. Oh my God, these man paved the way.
The bass lines.
Seriously, bruv. Ask D Double and them. All of them,
Yeah,
bro.
But you, see, I was, because I didn't really rave that early. Cause my mum was.
I wasn't raving, but I used to skate. That's why. That's
Oh.
how I like me and my cousins and that we used to skate at, like, and they used to take us to Roller Express, which was in North London, and they used to finish at like 10 or some shit like that.
Oh yeah,
But-
that's too late for me. I was in the house by 7, but that's a whole other
okay.
story.
Yeah, no, I was lucky because my older cousin, who's like, he kind of looked like my uncle because I got a big family.
Yeah.
He would like come and take us, and then our parents
Yeah,
would let. You
My
know
mum
what I mean?
went on it still.
Okay.
I was on some strict parenting when I think about it now. But for me, I remember I was always doing tons of interviews. I remember I wasn't even that. Like I remember interviewed Mary J. Blige. No, actually, I'm lying. When I interviewed Mary J. Blige, I was lost for words. But there was one person from the UK that made me. I didn't know what to say. It was Miss Dynamite.
Oh my God.
When I
You
interviewed
know,
Miss
I reached out to
Dynamite,
Miss Dynamite, by the way.
did you?
Yeah.
Do you know she was like the older female cousin I really wish I had?
Yeah.
Like when I used to watch her, I was in awe of her. I was like, oh my God, she just knows so much. She's so knowledgeable. She's so cool.
Yeah.
She's so down to earth, but she's mad famous. Like, I genuinely wanted, and even to this day, I really want to be her friend.
Miss
Like,
Dynamite.
real life.
I think you hit the nail on the head, you know. Miss Dynamite was definitely like the cousin that you kind of wish you had. Or
Fam.
you felt like she was your cousin.
I felt like
it
I
wasn't
knew
even
her.
like wishing that you had. It was like, it kind of just felt like that. She was just my cousin.
But she could teach you so much. Like, I felt like she was just giving you a teaser in her music, but if you sat down with her, she would have schooled you so early. I
wonder what sort of space she's in now.
I reckon she's just chilling out. She's giving us too much.
Yeah.
She's done too much for us, man. She was on FIFA, and do you know how mad that was to me? I'm playing FIFA, and I'm hearing
you know-
Miss Dynamite. Tee-hee. I'm like, this is. I'm about to choose Arsenal. It's all gone mad now.
No,
Dynamite.
talking of that, yeah, when I heard Avellino and FIFA,
Avelino.
Yeah, I played it just
and
before I
Skepta
left.
and
Which song?
Energy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But that should be. Isn't that almost like a standard now for artists?
Nah,
Yeah,
man, not FIFA.
yeah, Sleepmo's in it as well.
FIFA.
No, it is, man. It is kind of Sleepmo and Gigs with Active on it as well. Not like that I'm playing it down.
Yeah.
I've had
no.
Jacob Banks in it, but
Yeah.
at the time, FIFA was very blur. Woo!
Yeah, like
Like
when
it
we
was
was
that
a young
world.
bro, like when we were young, you're not hearing nobody.
You're not hearing none
like
of that.
today.
But that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm like, wow.
Today,
That's why it's like a wow to me. Like, you know what
But
I'm saying?
today, it's
Today you're
frequent,
you're
though.
likely
It's
to
fine.
hear a lot
Yeah,
more.
you hear it a lot more. Back in the day, bro, they
None.
listen. There weren't even a
It
white
was
brother with a
bands.
tan.
It was bands. It
By
was
bands. So when I think Miss Dynamite, I've not looked at statistics or anything like that. But she might have been one of the first, you know. Like genuinely, I'm trying to think
Yeah,
because
to
I had
thinking back,
every
yeah,
FIFA
properly, yeah.
from FIFA 96
Yeah.
up until FIFA 2007, and I was like, oh, I'm done now. I got shit to do. But
For real.
from that time period, I'm telling you, I was not hearing anything. And then Miss Dynamite, I couldn't believe. I
Yeah, but
genuinely
yeah.
couldn't believe it.
You see how you get that? Like, that's how I feel. Like, to me, it's
You
still
still feel
not
like that,
normal.
wouldn't you?
Like,
I hear that.
It's not normal.
That's fair enough.
Then I hear Skepta's tune in Need for Speed.
Oh really? Yeah.
And Gigs as well. I think Gigs got.
See,
a
that
tune
would
in-
make me. That would more make me go whoa, because Need for Speed is the next thing.
That's like.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm
Do
saying?
you know what?
That's-
I think maybe because I'm not a gamer anymore, and also because I see how far the scene has gone.
Yeah.
It doesn't surprise me. Like that for me, it doesn't surprise me that a Skepta song is in a game, any game. But remember, I'm not a gamer, so I don't know now.
But I don't think you need to be a gamer
don't
to be
need to be
surprised
like-
by the
you know
element
what
of
I'm
it.
saying?
I kind of,
You
I'm
get me,
fucking
though?
with Chucky's saying,
Yeah.
Chucky's more though. It's like, because it's such a common thing now, it's not, whoa. When Miss Dynamite jumped in FIFA, cuz,
Yeah,
It
that
was,
was like
bro.
a
she's the
imposter, yeah.
first brown face over there I can remember. I can't remember nothing before that. Like, nothing. It was either bands or it was just songs that I didn't know.
No,
it was just an
yeah.
instrumental from some random, like, Romania or something. I don't know what's going on, cuz.
Yeah, I'd actually like to find out. Yeah, all of the UK our stuff, songs that were in games from 2006 beyond,
I'm sure Wretch had one from early as well.
not from 2006.
Not from early, not from
early.
Miss
I'm talking about
Dynamite.
yeah,
not
from
like
Miss
that, no.
Dynamite side,
Okay.
and that's even before 2006.
before
surely.
2006. It was
That's got to be like
100%.
2003 ish.
Yeah, 0304. The one. I think so.
Can you Google
The one
that?
with Henri
I'm
on the
just
front.
kind of curious to find out.
Let me find out.
Miss Dynamite hasn't been at. She's almost done a Lauryn Hill tarotted.
She has.
She almost done a Lauryn Hill, you know.
That album, again, do you know what? Thank you, Miss Dynamite, and thank you, Craig David. And I'll be saying something. Oh, thank you, Mega Man.
Yeah.
So solid. That album's mad. Some people have blessed. Thank you, Dizzy. Obviously, some people have actually. Oh, Kano, fucking hell. Sorry, man. But these guys gave us bare blueprints. You know, like if you're ever like lost on how to create a body of work as your opening project, them 5 projects for me. For me, the one that resonated me the most was Kano's. Though that was a mad thing to me. Absolute mad thing.
Just to let you know, yeah. So,
When was Miss Dynamite's one?
2002,
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say
02.
to you, bro.
And that's
and her
02.
album, yeah, A Little Deeper, that came out in 2002 as well. She's done 2 albums after that, but that was,
Thierry Henry was in his prime, cuz.
Prime.
2002.
understand when you heard. I've got.
Should I give you bare
02,
football
man.
references? What was happening right there and then at that time of life, bro? That's
Football's
before
good.
Arsenal's invincible season.
You
good,
see
football's
when
good.
Miss Dynamite did this.
Oh,
This is Carnival as well.
stop.
This is Carnival as well, bro.
Let the beat.
When
I
oh
don't
my god,
want
hear that
that's
drop,
how the
man.
tune starts. Wait, one more time. Oh fucking hell,
Bro, when I step up on the microphone and she done.
Yeah, she went
Let me
mad.
shout, boom, in at you. No, Miss Dynamite, thank you, man.
Talking.
We're not showing. We can't play too much though. You'll get cut.
Yeah.
I know.
Do you
it's
know what?
annoying.
Do you know what? That bring.
She went mad on that. They don't
Crazy.
know about Mike. Actually, he was a bad boy as well.
Oh my! These guys have given us so much blueprints. You know. Sometimes you have to go back in order to go forward.
Now man are like
going
through
back.
all of this, yeah. Through all of this, there's a timeline. Through all of this, yeah. Through all of the doors that have been broken down and all of that, yeah. Now man are able to just own shops on a high street. Cuz.
Like Krypton Cones.
Just own shops
But this
on a
is
high
what I'm
street.
saying. This is what I'm saying. When
We need to thank them, you know.
yeah, they've done something big, man. Seriously.
Do you know, I always think as well, do you know the one thing that upsets me, but there's nothing I can really do about it, essentially from my standpoint, is like even before them, there's a group of people that are responsible hugely for us being where we are.
Oh, yeah.
And they never even got the financial recognition for it. They get the thank you.
Skinny Man.
But you know, like
Skinny Man.
financially, Skinny Man.
Yeah, Council of State of Mind.
That song there, blood.
These guys because to be
my
honest with
God.
you, I'm gonna be honest. I wasn't really into those type of guys too much. That was more like
Skinny Man.
yeah, like Skinny Man was probably the only one out of that. You know, like there was another side of British rap that I just wasn't particularly into because I was so much into flipping.
American.
Nah, well, yeah, like in terms of rap, yeah, more American.
American, yeah.
But then like obviously you had garage, and then you had the early grime and all of that stuff. I wasn't massively into what was my man's name again?
It's Murder, Kalashnikov.
Oh no, Kalashnikov. I love that.
That
you know.
song.
But
Another
this
iconic
is the
song.
thing though. I never put Kalashnikov with like those. You know when I say the
But
other
you know
guys,
why?
you know what I'm talking
I-
about. Like you know what I'm talking about.
You're talking about, what's that other guy?
What's his
Oh,
name?
and they got
What's
the
that
baggy
guy's
clothes.
Oh, what was his name again? It's
With the
gonna
cane
piss
roll.
me off. Yeah.
Oh, I know you.
Yeah,
You see
yeah,
them
yeah.
rappers, yeah? For me, I couldn't relate to them. Kalashnikov was from the ends. He used
Yeah.
British slang. He looked like he might rob you, even if you say to him, "Can I take a picture?" So for them reasons there, I absolutely loved him.
Sorry,
Incredible.
I'm gonna have to find.
Yeah, go for it. Like, I know what you mean when they're wearing the baggy tracksuits and they were on MTV
Yeah, it was
a couple
more like
times.
the lyricals, miracle kind of. You know what I mean?
lyrical
I wasn't
miracle
really,
song of Mother
I just wasn't really into that.
That's
But-
why Skinny Man was incredible.
Yes.
My brethren used to smoke hella bare weed, cuz.
But
They
there was
used
the one-offs like him that I liked,
He-
and I liked Kalashnikov more so because I could relate to Kalashnikov. You get me?
Yeah.
Fam, I can't lie. There was some. What's
Nuff
my man?
Man.
He's just gone back to prison. How can I forget his name? Stunner Man. You see Stunner Man? He had one tune, yeah,
yeah.
and there was this girl singing on the hook. It was like, do, 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 do. I can't lie to you. That song there, I remember sitting on my estate outside the shop, having that song on repeat for an hour,
Serious.
eating a cornetto, just like, this is life. Like, it was amazing, fam.
Yeah, that's mad. Talking of classics, boy.
There's so much, man, that have put us in the position we are in today, fam. Like, there should be a show. Someone should do a show for the founding fathers and say thank you. And, like, they should get everyone else to come out and do, like, remakes
sure,
of their songs. And everyone should give all the proceedings to them. It would be sick. Imagine, like, Kano doing, like, I don't
swear
know.
Jamal Edwards did a little something back in
But
not back
you-
in the day, but
you need
he
to go and
kinda,
get-
like sat down with
Who did he sit down with?
bruv, it's terrible that I can't even remember man's name.
Fam, it is late, you know. Like, this is not even remembering hours. It's 12:45 a.m., bro.
Do you know what? I'll yeah. Anyway, but yeah, he did.
Maybe we should do it, Chucky. We know enough people. Imagine we done it. Like, we just worked on it for a year and we just find 10 artists that we feel maybe didn't get the financial recognition, and we just put on a one show for them where we get all the new artists to come out and do remakes of their songs, and we give all the proceedings to them.
Oh, that would be
Maybe we can get
successful.
someone to fund it. I just think it would be sick. It would be so sick.
Shout out to all of them anyway. I'm gonna. I have before.
Not
I
to
leave
say those
here,
artists
I'm
didn't get
gonna-
paid, by the way. I don't want to
Yeah.
pocket watch, but yeah.
Before I leave here, I'm gonna literally find a couple of names and shout man out.
You know his face is in my head right now.
Who?
Wait.
I'm
sounds
going
mad,
to do it,
innit?
bruv. I'm gonna find.
No.
Yeah, there's one classic though,
Snitch
yeah.
would be tearing my
That's
head off
always
right now.
stuck with me though, innit? Yeah, it's one of your tunes, innit?
Which one?
Me and my brethren used to always listen to it, yeah,
Oh,
after
God.
school. It's that one on Channel U.
Fam, that was one of the most weirdest times of my life,
You
man.
don't like that tune?
What's
No,
that?
Up
we
to now, when
liked
you
it.
listen back to it, what do you think of it?
I think to myself, Jesus Christ, man, where did I have that energy?
Yeah, enough energy.
Like, I was so happy. And, bro, I can't lie to you. Them times, yeah, we used to basically study Getz and Kane. Me and my cousin used to sit down and be like, and Dot Rotten, and just be like, all right, is that how this rhyming? So, like, we used to write, we never wasted a bar. Like, we never wasted a bar, ever. And I think that's why that song works, because it was just like, punchline after punchline. It was dope, man.
It's the flow, the energy throughout the whole tune. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, with all the flows, we were listening to Dizzy, and then we started listening to like old, like reggae sounds and sound systems, and we just tried to find like pockets, like they would find pockets, like Buju and especially Bounty Killer. He used to find pockets. So
Yeah.
we was like, we need to find a sick pocket, and then my cousin found that. And then he found that one, and I was like, ooh!
Yeah, that was hard still. Yeah, that was definitely
Before I
one.
leave, I'm gonna do it anyway because that's gonna piss me off. Keep this rolling.
Yeah. What you doing?
Right,
Are you really trying to find this guy?
I found him. Well, no, I didn't find this one.
Why is it so?
Yes!
Black Swang!
Yeah! Black! Yes!
Did I do it?
Yes! That's what that. Bro, do you know how much I was trying to find that? Oh
That
my god.
was mad.
Oh my god. That's
How did I do it?
Yeah, oh my god. That's the name. All
Do you know why though? I kept thinking of the song that was, you know, the Beats, Rhymes and Life advert on MTV Base.
Yeah.
He had a song there.
Black Twang. Let me just run something quickly. Black Twang, you know. But yeah, like that was kind of like these men were there, but I weren't like. It was like I saw them, but I didn't.
That's not. I know.
You know what I mean?
I know.
But these men are tuned still.
Come on, fam. The man Foundation. I just have respect Foundation so much, boy.
So rotten. Oh my
Why
God.
is it so
I've got this on vinyl as
rotten?
well. That's what makes it even
My
worse.
people, have you forgotten? Why is it
Rotten.
right? You can't even
Listen.
play too long.
Anything that's got that type of style in it.
Type of yardie song.
You know
Why
what I mean?
is it so rotten?
But yeah, and just on a quick one, shout out to Ty, Rodney P, Skits, Chester P, Michael Payne, Jess, Klasnikov,
Oh my
Roots
God.
Maneuver, and Black Twang.
Roots
Yeah?
Maneuver.
Yeah?
I apologize for not
Yes.
showing the respect in which you deserve from early, but I was young and I still had plats.